Ding misses chance to even the match. GM Ding Liren almost bounced back in sensational fashion following a gut-wrenching round 7 loss, falling just short after a Herculean effort from GM Ian Nepomniachtchi, resulting in a draw in the 8th round of the 2023 FIDE World Championship. In yet another opening debut for the event, the challengers jousted through an imbalanced Nimzo Indian defense middle game before Ding capitalized on a pressure cooker blunder by Nepomniachtchi, but the latter would later escape with a draw in Houdini-esque fashion. After 8 rounds in Astana, the words of Marcel Duchamp, "I've come to the personal conclusion that while all artists are not chess players, all chess players are artists," has never been more true. The player's high-risk approach was again lauded by the chess community. Sachdev's prologue for the game included the message that both players are ready for a fight, and after 2 moves each, it was clear that the players hadn't run out of surprises yet. The Nimzo Indian defense, Samist variation was Ding's weapon of choice, a line typically characterized by doubled C pawns and a big center for white. Nepomniachtchi's diversion from known master games occurred with 9, b6, dodging a line played by GMs John M. Burke and Ilya Nizhnik at the 2022 Spice Cup, a game which ended in a messy white victory. Both players still appeared to be well within their preparation though, and Ding riposted 3 moves later with a bishop sacrifice, 12.h4, that aimed to open the h-file with a deadly attack in tow. An army of the world's top players, including GMs Fabiano Caruana and Levon Aronian, quickly emerged on the Twitter sphere claiming to have studied the line before, the former writing, "Can't express how happy I am to see this variation played today." Nepomniachtchi also appeared to be familiar with the line, and despite Giri claiming he was out of book after a long think, the Dutch commentator later clarified that he believed there was a move order mix-up that was later rectified. Nepomniachtchi would later address this in the press conference, stating, "Both moves are in the files." Like in most of the World Championship games so far, the position descended into chaos around the move 15 mark and, unsurprisingly, when a potential repetition opportunity presented itself to Ding, he instead decided to further complicate the position with 16.d5. The decision paid off, and Hess would later say that the setup had the contours of a masterpiece as Ding quickly raced his pass D and G pawns up the board in a sign of growing confidence, putting all the pressure on Nepomniachtchi to find solutions. Despite Ding's overwhelming advantage, Giri predicted that something was about to go awry, deducing, "His pace is a little bit off again. I'm getting bad vibes." The comment seemed to foreshadow what soon transpired, and in a completely winning position, Ding found himself staring down a Nepomniachtchi Hail Mary, 31.qh4? That was self-described as both brilliant and a bluff. The idea was a perfect example of famous chess trainer NM Bruce Pandolfini's simple mantra: if winning, clarify; if losing, complicate, and Ding fell for the ruse, courtesy of serious time pressure that only allowed him to briefly check the line, as he would later state in the press conference. After Nepomniachtchi sacrificed his knight for equality with 37, nxf2, a nightmarish sense of déjà vu began to creep into the game as the Chinese GM's time ticked below the 10-minute mark with 3 critical moves to make before the time control. GM Hikaru Nakamura was the first top chess player to comment live on the findings, and he exclaimed, "There's no chance that these aren't their accounts, 0 chance." Whether or not the rumors are true, one thing is for sure: the 2023 FIDE World Championship has continued to provide some of the most dramatic chess in a long time, both on and off the board.